So I've been journaling since I was 7 years old, and there are a lot of things that I've learned. So I wanted to make this YouTube video to tell you guys all the tips and tricks and things to know, and also how to start journaling as well. There'll be timestamps in the description below if you want to skip to any part that's more relevant to you. So first of all, why bother journaling? Well, journaling is really beneficial. There are a lot of articles about it, about how it has lots of health benefits, and I think it's really therapeutic as well, writing down whether it's your feelings, what you've done in a day, or just writing so that you can keep track of what you've done in a day. But I just think it's really self-helping as well, just looking back and say, oh, I did this on Tuesday, I did this 3 years ago. And me actually, when before just making this video, I read stuff that I've written 7 years ago, and it's just so nice to see what you were doing at that time. So next I want to talk about the do's and don'ts. The first one is to don't take it everywhere. I had a diary that I was just writing in a couple of months ago, and then I went to London and I left it at the train station, and now I don't have it anymore. And I'm so upset because that was the diary that I started, journal that I started when I was just going into year 7, so it had a lot of good memories in it. But that is just one of the things not to do. Please don't take it everywhere. If you want to journal about your holiday, yes, but just remember to keep it in a safe space or somewhere that it doesn't get stolen or taken away, because these things are really precious to you. It's this stuff that you write about every single day. The next one is you don't only have to talk about big things. So in this diary that I have, and also this diary that I had as well, all I talked about was oh, I went to the beach today, there was a party today, it was my birthday today, all those really big things. And I never actually thought of journaling as, oh, today I went to school and I did this with my friends and it was really fun. The end. It doesn't need to be, when you're journaling, it doesn't need to be anything really big. Now, I'm still journaling to this day, and now I think I'm writing more stuff that, about my feelings and how I feel. And I think that's more important, because when you look back, you're like, oh, when I was, washing up, I don't know, I felt really sad, but then when I was playing with my friends, I'm really happy. So what sort of things make you happy, what sort of things make you sad. So you can write about big stuff, but what I'm saying is don't make that the whole thing about your diary, because then it's not really a diary, it's just all the big stuff that happened in my life. And then the next one is to not tell people that it is a diary, because basically diaries are journals. When you're journaling, you're talking about what you've done in a day, what you've seen, what you've done, what you've eaten, everything that you've done. And it's not you can call it a diary, but when people hear you calling it a diary, they're like, oh my gosh, you have a diary. Then people are gonna start thinking that, I don't know, you write really personal stuff in there. But just call it a journal. That is what it is. So anyway, the next thing that I have to say is why I started journaling. So I got this journal on my 7th birthday, so the 30th of October. And it's been exactly 7 years. I still can't believe it. And so I got this when I was 7. You can see here, I wrote all this stuff down. That was my handwriting then. And basically, when I got this, I just thought, oh, I just write down all the stuff that I did. I started it not because I want to start journaling, but I never knew that I would still be doing this in 7 years' time. So it has been a big impactful thing in my life. And so I was sort of writing about just the regular stuff that I did, but then now I wrote about really bigger things, I guess. So that's sort of why I started, just to keep myself entertained. It was a little hobby for me. And so the next part is how to get started. So the first one is that it doesn't need to be fancy. You don't need to have any big, oh, I need this particular type of pen, I need this particular type of notebook, I need mile liners or anything like that. You don't. You just need your book, your pen, and yourself to write. That's all you really need. That's what journaling is. The next part is that there is no method, or you shouldn't follow any sort of methodologies. I don't know if that's even the right word. Anyway, what I mean is that you don't need to follow methods, because then if you, or structures that you've put in your head, like, oh, I need to write 2 pages today. Every single day I'm gonna write 2 pages, and I'm gonna stick in a picture or something. You don't need to keep putting yourself up for standards. One really smart thing that one of my favorite YouTubers, Ali Abdal, said is that rigidity is the ultimate killer of creativity, innovation, and consistency. Meaning that if you set up all these bars and, like, I don't know, high stakes for yourself, you're not going to be able to do the thing. And it's really important that you make journaling fun and inspiring for yourself, because that's what you want to do. That's why you clicked on this video, I mean. So I really hope this helped. I hope that you start journaling and see the benefits of it. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Amarachi. Keep chatting. Bye.